And we are back. Let us hide this. Alright. This is the part you gotta push through. This is the post-Overwhelm Reborn content. It's still stuff you want to do, but it's like you just got this huge momentum with the story. Everything's going awesome. We destroy the Empire. All the characters are involved, and it's like, all right, now you want to do this content, but it's going to be a lot of running back and forth. So that's where we are now. A lot of running back and forth. Again, it's all my choice. I could skip all this and just continue the quest. But I want the story. Okay. First thing we're doing, we are teleporting to Quarry Mill. Because we have not done the level 50 Bard quest yet. What's going on over here? Rare spawn? Guess not. Good top. Anyway. Oof. Not a fan. You have done well, my young apprentice. In returning with the choral attire, you have reaffirmed my faith in you. See no further reason to withhold from you the existence of the final piece in this set. The piece that has brought us together. JK, this is Final Fantasy XIV. Listen well, Jax. When I put down my bow, I vowed never again to set foot in the Twelveswood. That I now forsake my oath is for no other reason than to impart my knowledge to one who would succeed me. Lest you wonder why I should deem that so important, permit me to relate to you an event which brought about a great change in me. My most recent journey had taken me to Ul'dah, where I found myself ambling through the marketplace one early morn. Browsing the wares on display, mine eyes were met with a relic from my past, a piece from the choral attire I discarded decades before, countless moms away. Felt at once that it was not mere chance that had reunited me with it, and put forth a coin with nary a pause. Holding the garment in my hands, I resolved to find a worthy heir to my legacy. Alas, no sooner had I arrived in the Twelveswood than I found myself mobbed by archers, seeking to own their skills. Amongst those who came, not a one showed the least interest in poetry and verse. How dare they? Solely discouraged and regretting my decision, I made to strike camp and leave the Twelveswood once more, never to return. It was then that you appeared, young one. When you expressed your desire to learn song, I could scarce contain my joy. He just wants to shoot things and sing, this guy. Looking back, I am fully convinced that our meeting had been preordained. Your coming has instilled me with the courage to attend the matter of which I spoke earlier. I am ready to make a pilgrimage to the scene of my regiment's demise. Ever since that fateful day, I have been haunted by the visions of my fallen comrades, torment graven upon their bloodied faces. Lost a hope but too craven to end my own life, I wandered that land endlessly, seeking a place to die, but the heavens denied me even that. This guy's long-witted. Yet just when it seemed that despair would draw me wholly into its black abyss, never to emerge again, a melancholy resounded within me. It was then that I awakened to the power of song and found new purpose in life. Embarked upon a journey to master such verses that would bestow peace upon the fallen, that I might lay the tortured souls of my comrades to rest. It has taken long years, but now I believe I can offer a requiem worthy of my comrades. To do so, however, I require one last favor of you. I have you escort me to the west of the Observatorium in the Querthus Central Highlands. It is there that we shall find the scene of my regiment's demise. Your presence kindled within me a courage I had thought lost. I would have none other by my side as I undertake this pilgrimage, now as I enter the most daunting stage of my life. Once you arrive, I ask that you pay your respects with another banquet of Namea lilies. When the requiem is sung, you shall have the final piece of the choral attire. Alright, seems straightforward. Heed me, O puissant Althic, reverse the dance of the stars athwart the night sky, that we might ease the suffering of souls long departed. Alright. This is where all his bros died. This new set is looking sleek. I really need the bow to go with it, because I have this old, like, wooden bow. This super futuristic looking armor. Don't know how this chocobo's managing with me on it. It's fighting for its life. I'm gonna go back to the other one. I like the Highland one. Especially since we're gonna be going in cold weather. Querthus. Look at him. He looks wonderful. Imagine this is gonna be more complicated than just playing a tune. I need the pants and gloves. This other set is ridiculous that I'm wearing. This looks sleek and awesome. Then we got these. Look like a Ren Fair outfit. Who knew? We are surrounded, and our foes seem disinclined to listen to parley. You must survive this, Jack. My soul is overburdened with the deaths of too many dear companions. I'd help, but my soul is overburdened. Alright, bro. We're in mortal danger here. I'm chained down. I'm stunned. Alright, I love your songs, but could you use your bow? He couldn't. Anyway. Jacked, without you, I would not be standing here this day. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, my friends. I have kept you waiting over long. Well, good game. Now, the keeper be praised. I can wield a bow once more. So we had survivor's guilt this whole time. It was you, young one, who helped me remember how. I had known this for some time, but your presence is as a salve for the wounds of my soul. Your coming has delivered me from the nightmares of my past. My worthy successor, to you I entrust the final piece of the choral attire. Don it, I will not, and go forth to fill the hearts of men with courage and purpose. Though the seasons may turn, bending a man's back and dimming his eye, so long as there is life, there is reason to hope. Thank you, Jack, for showing me the truth of this. Sure. The blood of my comrades upon my hands to simply draw breath racked me with such guilt I could not bear. But the time for mourning is past. I shall take up the bow once more and lend what aid I can to the god's quiver. In fighting for those who yet live, I do my fallen comrades the greatest honor. That's right. What is this sticker? Yes, another melody resounds within you, I see. There is naught more I can impart to you. As equals, let us together give praise to life and all the joy that it brings. I don't know how to sing songs yet. Heed me, O Pius and Dalthic, turn thee over the hourglass of time, that we may exult in the glory of all creation. In thine exalted name we sing, that the living may savor life and the departed know true peace. My compassion unlocks echoes. Sweet. Thank you again, Jack. You bless the soul fool with a gentle touch of something. Yours your awaits. Go forth now and inspire endless hope and courage with the beauty of your songs. May we one day meet again. Battle voice. Alright. Alright, quest done. We should do... Let's swap these two. I like that. Alright. So, I know Crystal Tower takes a while. And I have someone coming to pick up their dog, and they said around 20 minutes. So I don't want to do anything that takes too long. What I do want to do is get a few more pieces of this gear, so we're going to do some hard modes. Let's see, there'll be trials. No, hard mode. Sure. Now, can you toss lead? Just queuing for all the hard stuff. Now, let me see. What do these cost? This is 20 seconds. I'm gonna go legs next. 510. Oh yeah. Then weapons would be you. Oh, that's Geralt stuff. I mean, it's a little insane, but it fits my gear. Interesting. That looks cool. That looks really cool too. Alright, Beastman stuff. Okay. Seems like we lost that party. Waiting on another one. So far, this has been the best way I've found to get poetics, I think. I do need to do the Hall of the Novice as well. Stuff. Card. Okay. That one seems pretty normal. That one's pretty good. I will never use that one again. I'm never cold. Flying chair. Very cool. Now. Yes, I am repping the Rogadin. I was a toss-up between Rogadin and the big cat guys, but the cat guys have horrible posture, and that annoys me. They all like running around hunchbacked, and the Rogadin has excellent posture. Oh, I also should have swapped to a tank for this too. Would have gone faster. That's... I know what that is. We're not doing that yet. Hall of the Novice is over here. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Dylan. Leveling Warrior and Bard. First time through the game. I got this far back when Shadowbringers came out. I pre-ordered Shadowbringers. Me and a few friends leveled. Got to... Well, I finished A Realm Reborn. And then, after A Realm Reborn, everyone else quit, so I ended up quitting as well. So I've not done Heaven's Word or anything. So, we're pretty much at the point where I was before. Right now, I'm just... want a few poetics because I want to finish at least the hands and the legs for this gear because it looks cool. It looks like we're just waiting on one tank. Or two tanks. I don't know what's happening over there. I could just swap the tank real quick. I'm going to do that. If you have a tank and a healer, it should be a lot easier. Well, like I said, I played like 2021. I did like the entirety of A Realm Reborn. But that was in 2021. But then I stopped before Heaven's Word. Because again, just playing with players, playing with friends, I mean, and then everyone quit besides me, so we ended up moving on to something else. So, oh, look at that. Instant. So, I sort of remembered the story from A Realm Reborn. And I'm a veteran WoW player too, so I'm okay at MMOs, but I'm learning the mechanics here and how they work. Whoop, that was not howdy. That's howdy. Alright, I'm not going to pop my DPS cooldowns early, because last time, this guy jumped directly in the air after I popped my cooldown. It's very upsetting. So we're going to hold off. See? There he goes. I remembered. Now we're popping our crits. This guy keeps taunting off me. What a douche. It's fine, I'll DPS. Yeah, two classes I'm leveling, a warrior and bard. I played a lot of warrior last time and I really enjoyed it. Last time was a lancer or dragoon as well. But I figured it would make more sense to play a range class, considering the dragoon was also like 1-2-3 combo, very similar to the warrior. It's just the warrior tanking while doing it. Some damage cooldowns for the heart. Double inner beast. Feels good. Knock them out. Now we get metal. He keeps taunting off me. I know this fight's not hard, so it doesn't matter, but if it's on a tank, like, you should just let it be on the tank. Save your taunt for when it's needed. As those appeared first, so we go over here. As if that hit me. Hey, it's my first death in any of these. I get one pass. I swear I was out of that. Might have waited a little while, but I got it. Obviously not, but... Okay, that one I ran directly into. This is a warm-up. It's alright, we got it. Greater Key of Titan? Oh. Alright, 75 poetics. Yeah, Warrior and Dragoon are a lot of fun. It's just... in my head, it's like, alright, they both have 1-2-3 combos with off GCD stuff. They felt very similar, just one was tanking, one was not tanking. So I figured a bard would give me a little more variety, because I'm looking at it from a different point of view. I might swap up if I find another DPS class I really like. Like Samurai, I'm going to try. I know Samurai starts at 50, so that's going to be a very steep learning curve. But there's a lot of stuff to do at level 50. It's not a bad thing, really, even though it definitely slows down because you have this really cool story. You're going with all your buddies, your characters, going through really epic stuff. Then it's like, all right, now we do a bunch of fetch quests. All right, so he has higher HP than me, so if he goes to tank, it's fine. Like, I want to try... I don't know how many level 50 classes there are. I know there's, obviously, Samurai. Apart from that, I'm not sure. Oh, Viper, yeah. I really want to try Viper. Viper looks really cool. I think Reaper would be cool with a Rogadin, just because the scythe would be so friggin' huge on a Rogadin. It'd be neat. But I don't know when that is. That's Endwalker, right? I wasn't paying attention to the rocks, I'll be honest with you. I was in the right spot by accident. I'm definitely going to try Gunbreaker, but I believe that's 60. What stunned me? Oh, I'm in the goal. Okay. Right, this is actually pronounced jail. Reaper's Endwalker. Okay. Warrior feels great though. The cooldowns, Inner Beast. I don't even have. I know Fell Cleave is what people talk about as being a really cool spell. I've never tried that before. Even with just Inner Beast, it feels really good. Cast arm's length there. I wasn't sure I dodged it, to be honest with you. It worked, though. I'm being hit by everything. Hey, I'm just making sure the healers aren't bored, you know? I'm doing my part. Alright, I'm getting to jail again. And eventually, I do want to try a healer. I think I'm going to go with Scholar, though. That seems like the DPS healer. Not Scholar. What's the fancy healer that came out in Endwalker? Whatever that one is. Wait, you only got 15 this time. Sage. Yeah, that one. Let's take off that one. Maybe if you repeat it, it's not going to give you as many. Let's do that. Oh, so if we have a person that hasn't done it before, we get 75. Okay. So these actually don't give you a ton, do they? Well, the only things I want from Poetics are... I want the weapon, the Bard weapon, the Bard pants, the Bard gloves, and the Bard shoes. That's actually a lot, now that I think about it. Because the Warrior, I'm only doing it for looks. Like, I know the gear is slightly better than the crafted gear that you gave me, but... the looks are really cool for the bard. Alright, I'm gonna let this guy taunt if he wants to. Maybe some of these players are new? Ooh, that was a big AoE on the party. Alright, looks like I'm tanking. I didn't taunt, but I got it. Big inner beast. Come to the Inferno. I will not. It's all the same to you. Rotating some cooldowns. I don't see any nails yet. This reminds me of, what game did I do that in? Dark Souls 3. The DLC, when you fight the lady and her father in the chair. I'm not going to touch those because I don't want to move them around for the AoE. But for some reason I decided that's where I was going to grind. So I fought that fight like 50 times. It's a similar experience here. Oh, there's a nail right in front of me. Let's go left. Where I'm doing these fights again and seeing new players do it. Because in that game, they match you with new people that hadn't done it before. So you're like, you know, their helper. Which is really cool. That's just similar to that. I see a lot of sprouts in here. What was it? Is that a limit break? That has to be a limit break. I think that's the Black Mage? Or Mage class? Ow. Okay, so it's left to right. That was a cool limit break. I messed up my combo. Let's see if we get 75 for that. $60, alright, alright. I think I have that already. Alright, what am I up to? 465. I think I need 500 for the legs. So at least do that right now. I'll probably get some for Crystal Tower and stuff too. I just want to look cool. About 200 per raid. Nice. So I'll just do this until I get... I need another like 60. Just to get the legs, and then I'll probably move on to something else. Hopefully this person's new. Huge opener. If we don't kill these nails, I'm pretty sure they do like a giant AoE around them when he jumps back down. Whoops. Let's back him up. Everything's going swimmingly. Alright, so left to right. Easy. I just ate that. It's fine. We have defensives. Why be a tank if you don't tank stuff, right? Big limit break. Ooh. Stun eruption, sure. Let's swap that. I think that the legs cost 510. Let us see. Yep. Cool. What time is it? Alright, they're going to come in a little bit, so I don't want to start Crystal Tower. I don't want to rush through the story there. I know there's lots of story about the history. So, we're going to do a few more of these. I'm registering for Odin too, and the random chance that there's a group that needs a couple of people. There are so many blue quests in here. What is going on? Ah, forgive me, friend. most chilling encounter has my nerves on edge. I was traveling through the shroud when a man accosted me out of nowhere. His eyes darting wildly in fear, he spoke of a haunted mansion from which the tortured screams of young maidens can be heard day and night. Hawken Manor. Oh, we haven't done that yet. Ah, Hawk Manor, yes, what's that? You purged the self-same manor of its unholy inhabitants some time ago? That is curious indeed. Oh, so it's like a hard mode. Okay. Hard mode 5-man? Alright, what did I change stun to? Okay. So I can stun Eruption. Looks like this person's new. Nice outfit. Pure Scholar. It's funny, if people go, like, very different directions with Glamour. It's either me, practical, ready to get hit and give hits, or just fun. I think most people in this game go for just fun. Alright, it's on me at the moment. I don't really use stun in these fights because I'm just trained from WoW that bosses can't be crowd controlled, so don't even try. I stunned it. I guess interrupt would be the play. But definitely stunned that. I'll try and interrupt next time he does it. Oh, I missed that one because I was killing my nail. And I used my cooldown. That sucks. Alright, next eruption. We'll see if that works. I interrupted it, and it didn't work either. I don't think that's an interruptible thing. At least for my abilities. Oh, this poor guy. Watch him slowly run across right in the path of everything. I can't make fun of him. I did the same thing. Not in that mechanic, but... we've all done it. It's just funny to watch. Because you know it's like watching a slow motion car crash. You know what's going to happen. All you can do is sit there and watch. Sweet. Yeah, I tried the stun and I tried the interrupt. It doesn't seem to work. Okay. White outline cast bars. Oh, thought I got it. As a matter have you lend your ear to, a hero known as Adestan. He dwells in the Camp Tranquil, from where your service to Twelveswood. Of late he has sensed dark stirrings in Ampador Keep, and would speak with one who has braved the ruins already. But I shall put no more words in brother Adestan's mouth. Pray attend him in the South Shroud. If you give him my name as proof of your intent, he will not withhold a single detail of what he has observed. Blah, blah, blah. Words. I was trying to read that fast, because it's probably going to pop quickly. Good lord. Okay. So this looks like, if that was any indication, hard modes for all the 5-mans. Okay, this would be a long time. Yeah, this is hard mode this. Alright, that'll be for a different time. So I'm gonna do Crystal Tower as soon as the person comes to pick up her dog. Yeah, it's just a time thing. I just want to do another 1 or 2 of these. Because I gotta do the dog pickup, got all her stuff ready. And then come back into Crystal Tower. I need to do Crystal Tower, I need to do coils. Probably easy mode coils just to see the story. And then get started. I know there's a lot of quests post ARR I have to go through as well, so a lot of stuff to do after the main story. Can we go this way? What was this way? Oh. Nothing special. Anybody else? I think this will finish the fate. It did not. Oh well. Getting really used to this fight. Yeah, we're getting the bonus. Alright, don't taunt. Whoever gets it, gets it. It's like, I got it. Does that mean my DPS is superior? I am pumping. I'm waiting for that eruption. Oh, there it is. Oh, you're right, it did work. This stun seems to have a little long cast time. Or long-ish cast time. Can't get that one. Stun was down. And I'm on a nail now, so if it happens, I'm sorry. Yep, that was eruption. Didn't get that one. It looks like it should hurt a lot more than it does. Got that one. It seemed like a lemon break. It sounded like something cool. Oh. I'm bad. $72, nice. Good times. It's pretty cool. Well, these are a quick, what, 75 poetics? Not terrible. Ooh, here's a new one. I feel manly. I pulled it off with damage. That's right. Pumping too hard. Start casting. Now it's just cast aerial blast. Get out of the way. I did taunt her off there, but I was just trying to pull her away from the wind. So the other guy was holding her right there. I'll be off tank. Stun. Got hectic at the end. Alright, we got another 60. Not bad at all. That looks pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna do one more, then I'm gonna go pack up the dog stuff. And wait for them to get here. I'll be AFK for a little bit, and then do all of Crystal Tower. which I'm pretty sure is the, like, huge raid. It's not hard, it's just more epic because you have a lot of people. Oh, they're trying to kill the logs. Okay. That's the event. Not gonna finish this one either. Oh, it looks like we don't have a new guy. Always this one. Yeah. Alright. I'm not going to taunt. Whoever gets it, gets it. And I'm going to try my hardest to pull it off with my massive deeps. Oh, look, I did. Too strong. Opener's too good. At least I like to think that. I think this guy would keep in the middle. Yeah, Titan hard. I like Titan. It's a fun fight. The mechanics are very intuitive. Big crit. Alright, I'm gonna save a cooldown for Titan's Heart when it pops up. I didn't watch the order of that, so I'm gonna trust other people. Alright, they were wrong. They were very wrong. Someone died. We're pumping. Big crits. That would be a good reprisal usage when he does that thing. I need to pay attention to those rocks. That. Not in a good order. But I'll survive. Pop this, because why not? He's almost dead. Okay, that's the big attack, that upheaval thing, so I'm glad I popped reprisal. Cannot contain her feeling of affection. Okay. Alright. I'm going to AFK for a little bit. Just going to leave the stream on because it shouldn't be that long. So they're going to be here any minute. Gotta get the dog stuff together. It's my brother and his wife that I'm dog sitting for, so I just have to come pick her up. So I'm gonna go hang out in the bar. Because that's where you go when you need to hang out. Drowning winch. Anybody cool to sit with? This poor lady's alone. Let's sit with her. We're inside. Let's take off these. Cool. Alright, I'm going to be AFK for a little bit. I'm just going to chill right here. Hey, she likes me. Look at that. I'm going to be indifferent to her. Alright, I'll be right back. A little bit. Alright. We are back. Sorry about that, if anyone's still here. But yeah, I had to get the dog ready and send her on her way. I do dog sit because I do enjoy dogs, and it's just a little extra money. A little more money to throw at investments. It's mostly like I'm a trainer, so a lot of my clients have dogs, and when they travel, I typically watch them. I get to hang out with dogs, a little bit of extra money. Pretty cool. Alright, we are crystal towering. One thing I'm going to do. Logs. Not that. How do I untrack these? So it doesn't abandon them, just untrack them. Cool. Just because don't need that there. And then we teleport. And I think I want to do these on a bard. Because I do rather enjoy tanking. But I think with the big raid, it's more fun to see the spectacle. And if I'm tanking, I'm just looking directly at the boss's feet the whole time. And these aren't made to be hard. They're probably worth the time, but not anymore. Wait. Ah, there they are. Bam. Alright, now we just need... The boots aren't... Yeah, they're not the best, but not the worst. Probably the hands next. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely come tank. Friend list. Where? Just invite to party. Am I not? I'm the leader. Oh, you're okay. You're in a different data center. Gotcha. Wrong way. That's a cool looking mob. Like these guys. So angry. Alright, probably have to go through this first. Gentlemen, the secrets of ancient Alec beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Rambros, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allegan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself, though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can but make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large lopsided gate found to the southeast. Alright, So this will probably be where I enter the queue. Yeah, Demise, I was just making sure you were there, because I was AFK for a while. Alright, I'll be right back 1 second. My dog's throwing around her water bowl, probably empty. Be right back. Waiting for Celeste's sister anyway. Okay, she had water. She just sometimes when she eats her food, she wants more food. So she picks up her bowl and throws it. Which is very cute when a corgi does it. Can I just invite? Command invite does not exist. Are you on this data center? Oh, I'm dumb. Alright. And you made a vanilla lemon cake. Don't do that. I'm trying not to eat sugar. What's up, fellas? The crystal tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you are the only one of our number who has never crossed the threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. Oh, stevia. Okay. I went through a phase where I was baking with monk fruit sugar, and now I can't eat the stuff. It's a very specific taste, monk fruit sugar. Stevia I still like. What does this remind me of? Oh, Never-Ending Story. Where you walk through the statues and they shoot you. Forget how you beat that. Yes, very Never-Ending Story. I've referenced that like 6 times with Final Fantasy so far. I say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us that it is. One might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental devices which prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from advancing to within 20 yalms of the tower's inner reaches. Yalms is yards? Ish? Maybe a little bit longer. They were scary as a good Never-Ending Story, no matter how swift they may be. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Yalms are yards, moms are miles. Very clever of them. Chief, it's 2. Dangerous to allow someone else to risk his life testing one? Quite right. I made these damn things. It's my job to see that they work. That's right, Sid. Success! I, for one, am convinced. Friends, ready your fangs. Spoken like a cat boy. Hey, we kind of match. We destroyed all this ancient architecture. It's horrible. Last one is yours, old friend. Seemed only right. My ridiculous shoes. It's gotta be next to go. Yeah, I got a few more pieces to go. The warrior one looks cool too, but I don't want to spend that long farming poetics, so I'm just gonna get the full bard set, because I like the warrior class set. It's awesome. Haha, we did it! So much for the outer defenses! Indeed, the entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while Jack and a hand-picked party, of his adventuring companions enter the tower. What? Without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will, but our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. The outside of this place is so well defended. Can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Jack here fits the description better than anyone I know. That's right. And it is not as if we shall be idle in his absence. While Jack and his companions are risking life and limb to beat us to the path to the tower, we can set about analyzing this rubble for evidence of how its techniques function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, historian Grahatia. Bah, do you ever tire of being right, old man? Jack, as it seems I won't be accompanying you, allow me to at least to provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you at post haste, no matter what Master Garland says. Though we would prefer if any relics you encounter remain intact. You have leave to do whatever is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you. Gotcha. This would have been really cool to do at the time, but I won't really feel what that feels like until I get to max level. Yep, 24. That's why I want to do it as a bard. So I can sit back and appreciate everything. Make sure. Take these off. Alright, hopefully this doesn't take too long. Hey! Keita Thatcher. Hello. That is not a practical outfit. One thing you definitely can't do in this game is go first person, unless there's a key I don't know. Maybe page up? No, that just zooms in. Oh, home. You can go first person. You just can't scroll in. Home key. Yeah, the warrior gear I really like, but the bard gear that you get from the class quest is kind of ridiculous. So that's why I wanted to get this gear. It says less than 5 minutes. We'll see if that holds. Can't fly here. I don't think I've done this dungeon.
Looks like the class quest gear for Paladin. Pretty snazzy. So, I have to unlock this somewhere, it seems. Another thing I need to do is complete this. So it can be upgraded. So let's do that while we're waiting. Eastern Thalanan, Sandgate. Sandgate, perfect. Definitely in Sandgate. Maybe over here. Done. Eastern Thanalan, while we're here. Halatali. Is that the dungeon? I think that's the dungeon. Yep, that's the dungeon. So I have to do the dungeon. Won't do that now, obviously. What's next? Dungeon, dungeon. East Shroud. So if I can knock out everything else, I can do the dungeon at a different time. Oh, we have another DPS. We are moving forward very slowly. Don't know how accurate these counts are either. So I'll see this, then it'll just pop. What am I looking for again? A Heckler Imp. Nope. Fire Main. Okay, so I could be one of many groups that might merge. But where this game is vastly superior to WoW is that the old content is actually done because they give legitimate reward for doing old content. Which is very cool. Good luck finding people in WoW to run old stuff. The way they account for that is just to make the old stuff like every boss is one shot, so you can just kind of run through it. Which is not fun. Please, group. Yeah, because you still, even though like they aren't super hard or anything, you still have a semblance of you like doing the mechanics, paying attention to your abilities and all that. Whereas that's not a thing in WoW. You just run in, one-shot everything in the raid for old content, and that's it. And that's boring. North Shroud, Elder Springs. Oh, 60-second petrify? Jesus. Yeah, that's cool. Like, you can still... It still feels like doing a raid, even though it came out, you know... What, 10 years ago now? It's crazy. So it gives you the feeling of still going through a legitimate raid. North Shroud, Elder Springs. Hey, we did it. But since it's like a story, you don't want it to just be one-shottable. You want to feel like you're doing, you know, the story. Let's go. I hope people don't just run past while I'm watching mechanics. I mean, watching cutscenes. Wait for the new people. Oh, they can't? Okay. Right bosses, right paths. We are Alliance C. Okay, I guess that's the meta. So we're going right. So many people. So we're going right? Everyone's going left. How is everyone so much faster than me? Are they sprinting? Alright, they sprinted, I didn't. Okay. Come on. Oh, this is ridiculous. The amount of spell effects going on. I have no idea what's happening, but it's fine. Alright, doing all the right groups, as instructed. Yeah, I'm glad I did this on a bard. If I was in there tanking, can't see a damn thing. I'm also not running my meter for this because I don't care. I just want to watch. Well, I know this is not hard, so I wouldn't really have to tank anything. But I want to see like the scale of it. And as a ranged character, you can do that. I can stand back here and watch everything. Probably do the same thing in coils. Actually, no, I want to tank coils. It's going to be super easy anyway, but... You tank big stuff in there, so that'll be fun. I'm barely going to get on my opener off before it dies. Alright. Oh no, lads. Look out! Good God, what is happening? Oh, I'm sitting in bad stuff. Yeah, I gave the healer something to do. Oh, it's back. The amount of spell effects on my screen. I know you can turn it down, but it's kind of fun. What do we got? Ooh. I don't want to try him on because I don't want to be sad if I don't get him. Oh, someone even put a C on it. So I assume we go left to right, A, B, C. This is cool. I like this. This is epic. There's a few WoW fights like this that are really cool. Do I have to stand on that? Oh, there's 4. Okay. So I can go off it. Now we watch. Yeah, fist bump. there's a few fights like that where in WoW you go off in little teams and do your own little thing. I like it a lot. It reminds me oddly of early Battlefield games. Not modern Battlefield, which is just morphing into Call of Duty, but the early ones where the maps were so huge and the player count was high, but the maps were so big, you could go a long time without seeing people. So you and like 2 other guys could run and just do some objectives and be alive for a really long time. We're in ad duty? Oh. Is that just because we're in Group C, just can't do damage? Okay. Just trying to click on things is difficult. I have to tab target 'cause too many people here. Okay. Onion gauntlets, like the Onion Knight. Alright, what do we got? I want to need these. Oh, yeah, I'm going to need those. I'm needing everything. Oh, those look cool. It's good gear in here. Well, I don't know if it's good, but it looks cool. Look at this. Alright, I'm going to the right. That's what I know. Yeah! I won the legs. We just die into lava. Let's kill the side. Now I kind of wish I did run my meter for this. Just to see, out of curiosity. I thought we got DC'd there. I almost died. Probably a bomb blowing up. Assuming if a bomb got to the mid and caused that explosion, that's probably what happened. Looks pretty cool. Look at this fella. It looks like, yeah, Behemoth. He's a mob in all the Pixel games. 1 through 6 anyway. I think he's in most of them. hiding behind a comet. Most people didn't. I'm just gonna go for the ad. Ecliptic meteor. Hey, people learned. Cool. A ton of people get hit the first time, then they did it right the second time. Progress. Pain is a good teacher. Caps. This place is enormous. It's not this big from outside. Oh, look at this fella. I wasn't even in the fight. I was watching a cutscene. Hey, I made it in. Look at that. You died watching me. I appreciate it. I felt seen. Alright, we didn't do something there. I want all this stuff. No, I saw the cast bar. I was just waiting. I know you pulled me, which I probably should have run sooner. But yeah, I saw the cast bar. I was just waiting for it to move a little bit more. Ooh, that looks cool too. It's done. Nice. Not the Iron Giant. It's a great movie. Very sad movie. get him in this rotation. This is where people try to push it and we die. No, we did it. Okay. We did it! You call that a labyrinth? But those fights are perfect, because it's not hard, but it still has mechanics where everyone has to work together, so you still feel like you're overcoming something as a team, even though like the numbers aren't hard. It's really cool, and that's part of the story. As you have players of all different skill level, all different levels, that are here not because they have to be, but because they choose to be. I want all of this. Hey, I can need these. Yeah. That's right, mine. I don't care about that. Ooh. I want all the music. Yeah, you're leading the way for Sid and them. I gotta see what gear I got there. Oh there, Jacked. I like that as a bard, because I get to see everything. Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be penned in the historic expedition. The scale of this structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better. According to the findings of my Baldessian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun, a characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what are the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. Yeah, there's a giant dude, there's a behemoth, it was a lot. A giant of a man? That's kind of what I said. A giant of a man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, that will have to have been Phlegethon. Not Acheron, Phlegethon. He was a hero of the Allegan Revolution. And you glean what? You glean that from what exactly? His choice of weapon? Well, I am a historian, and I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Allegan Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tombs. The ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower was defended by the champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through the Allegans' extraordinary technology. Chief, you need to see this. Oh yeah, this is the front lawn. Well, there it is, the foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder? Not even inside the tower yet. Can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us in this little jaunt, old friend. Had you not beaten a path through the maze, I very much doubt we'd be standing here now. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let us retire to St. Koinax to find for the present... Koinax find for the present, and there plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet. Cool. That was really cool. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Actually, I'm going to go back to Mordona. Oh, Revenant's Toll, anyway. So I want to get more cool looking stuff. I don't think I have many poetics. 408. Oh, I can get... Here. I can get gloves, I think. Or boots. Can't get boots, so I can get gloves. You need to find a rock a Moogle lost. Well, that's a very important thing. Got a bunch of glamours. Yeah. No more silly gloves. Now I just have silly feet. Right, I need to turn in that quest so I can get in the queue again. Let's do that before we do anything else. Looking pretty good. Just need the boots. And the bow. So good of you to join us, Jack. The meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the labyrinth. You sound sarcastic. Take a moment to collect yourself, and when you are ready, I'm ready. We shall debate how best to proceed. I am ready, bro. The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for, it is time this assembly was called to order. Rambros will be presiding over the meeting. If you would be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed. Okay, I am ready. Welcome back, Jack. I've just been reading about your encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It pleases me greatly to note that you were none the worse for the experience. For your reference, I have added my own notes to Graha's preliminary expedition report and begun compiling a Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you need only ask. Now, if there are no objections, I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments. Whew, this guy's very long-winded. Let's go. Just give me gold. In the course of this, our first foray into the grounds of the Crystal Tower, we succeeded in neutralizing the structure's outer defenses before proceeding to secure the maze surrounding the base of the spire. According to Jack's account, the labyrinth's defenses were most empathetically active. Disturbingly, his report also mentions a violent encounter with a sentry heavily augmented by Allegan technology. In short, our misgivings are well-founded. The Crystal Tower was not simply thrust above ground by the chaotic shifting of the earth. It has somehow been reawoken. If, as seems increasingly likely, the tower's secrets should prove too dangerous to share with the world, we will have no choice but to contain them. Short of leveling the place, this will almost certainly involve turning its mechanisms to a state of dormancy. To do that, however, we will first need to address the question of how they work, the answer to which must surely be waiting for us inside the tower itself. In conclusion, that is where we must go. A task rather easier said than done if the perils of the labyrinth are any indication. Then I move that all further exploration of the tower be delayed. No! Until such time as an exhaustive analysis of the structure's defenses has been completed. Master Garland may entrust this task to you. It would be my pleasure. Don't forget about us. It's like you said, Chief. We founded the Ironworks to make sure the technology was used for the right reasons, and that means making sure it's not used for the wrong ones. We wouldn't be doing our jobs if we didn't see this through to the end. Lads, well, I hope you're ready for some back-breaking chores. Well, everything seems to be in hand here, so I shall take my leave of you for the present. If I am to witness the valiant tale unfold with mine own eyes, I must needs own my martial skills ere we ascend the spire. There's going to be a lot more fetch quests. You'll do nothing of the sort, Graha. Your knowledge may prove useful to Master Garland's investigation. As an observer, I am not, strictly speaking, subject to your authority. Pray do not mistake my intent, Jack. I am well aware that I shall never be a match for one with your innate talents, however hard I train. Be that as it may. Pray do not allow your skills to rust from disuse during the coming pause. We will need you fighting fit if our subsequent forays are to prove as productive as this one. Mark me, we have not yet caught more than the briefest glimpse of which time has obscured. Soon, however, we shall cast off the veil and gaze upon the glory of the Allegan Empire. And with that encouraging thought in mind, it is time to bring this assembly to a close. Let us all focus on the tasks at hand, that our next expedition may begin all the sooner. Meeting adjourned. Can we just do it now? Guys? Who's this guy? It's like an Asian, but not evil.
Such a terrible mess, and it does leave the door wide open, so to speak.
One cannot help but be impressed. I'm beginning to understand the reliance you place on adventurers, old friend. So, this is the legacy the Allegan Empire left behind. If my readings are correct, the energy source waiting atop the tower is a match for even the ultimate weapon. Nay, more than a match. A new toy for me to play with. Nero. I believe the fates had conspired to deny me my just rewards once again, but it would seem they had a greater destiny in mind for me. And so long as my ambition burns, I shall strive to seize it. The dream lives on. Sid, do not disappoint me. Well, he is the one that repaired Ultimate Weapon. So it makes sense. Alright, what are we doing?
Ah, 'tis you, my friend. You are doubtless eager to hear of our progress in the Crystal Tower. Excellent. I'd be disappointed to hear otherwise. Of course, disappointed is more the word of the day, I fear. I'm ashamed to say there is nothing worthwhile to report. The suns continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We've not been able to set so much as a single foot inside it. You will recall how the 8 sentinels stood between us and the labyrinth initially. In like manner, the entryway into the principal spire, Circus Tower, the Allegans called it, is also protected by technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick we know, but without success. Frankly speaking, we are at a loss. It is discouraging, but we cannot give up. There must be a way in. And so the situation stands, my friend. Until we get entry into the tower, I fear your talents shan't avail us. It will require time that I am loath to waste, but I have a mind to set my people to scouring such ancient texts as we have on hand. Perhaps we can be of assistance. And you are? You got twins? I can only do so many accents, and these guys are green, and they look foresty, so they're going to be Irish. I am Une, and my companion is called Doga. We are scholars of the Allegan civilization, sent by the students of Baldessian to assist in your endeavor. Une and Doga? Rather unusual names for this day and age, if I might be forgiven my observing, but I digress. You claim to be here at the students' behest, but we have received nary a word of your coming. I'm sure you'll not take it amiss if we seem somewhat doubtful. We can only assume that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure you that we are here to help. Huh? What is it, Graha? Nothing. There was a pain, but it has subsided. Well, this is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours. The same? You have the Allegan eye as well? Sanguine hue is said to be a trait unique to Allegans, yet I inherited it from my father, as he did from his. Only one child in a generation is born with the eye. All my life I have sought to learn the truth of its manifestation. If there is aught you know, I implore you to tell me. My deepest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain. Those who possess the trait are bound by fate to Alag. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too have we come here to fulfill our destiny. Absurd though it may sound, it is the truth. It seems we have naught to lose by accepting their aid. What say you? If that is your wish, then so be it. Yet no, I still mean to verify your story with the students of Baldessian when I am able. I trust there will be no objections. Very well. As of this moment, I name Une and Doga advisory members of Noah. Without further ado, let us have them examine the Syracuse Tower entrance. Promise you'll not have cause to regret your decision. Jack, I should be much obliged if you were to accompany our new friends to the tower. Biggs and Wedge are presently surveying the 8 sentinels. The two of them can show you the way. Upon arrival, pay report to Master Garland, who will brief you of the situation. I shall join you, Jack.
With Andogo's knowledge, along with your uncanny knack for setting events in motion, I'm hopeful that we may finally see progress. What am I missing? Okay, go that way. Why am I getting lost here? Am I going crazy? I may be going crazy. Oh, that's right, there's a gate. I'm dumb. What's up, fellers? Well, if it isn't jacked, eager to enter Circus Tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. So I'm sure you've already heard, though, the place is locked up tight as a clam. New friends from the students, you say? Excellent. It's been slow going, or rather no going for the chief. He'll appreciate the help. If you'll follow me, I'll take you to him. You found the rock? I hope the Moogle is happy. It would suck to lose your rock. Semeloch. It's friend in Elvish. Actually playing Return to Moria right now. Really good game. Ah, some old faces to lift the spirits, and a couple new ones besides. Allow me to introduce Une and Doga. Une and Doga. They are scholars of ancient Alag, sent here by our friends of Valdazian to aid in the investigation. We understand you're having trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. Tis our hope that we can be of some small assistance. If your attire is ought to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. They do look snazzy. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond lies Circus Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is, we can't get it open. It's sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having had no success via more orthodox methods, I went in with everything from a pickaxe to a Magitech cannon, nothing so much as but a scratch in it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce us to ashes like the 8 Sentinels. That doesn't make it any less effective as a security measure. It's fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon it, a man and a woman, respected. Elegant royalty, by my judgment. Precisely who these individuals were, we cannot say, nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose. Like as not, it's purely decorative. Whenever there's a door like this, I always think, can we just go through the wall around it? All the walls can't be this secure as this giant, crazy door. Like, that looks like rock over here. If you're thinking to force it, save your strength. It's no use. Just ask the calluses on my hands. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed. Why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord? Easy enough. I don't think any of us expected that to happen. Seven hells, what is this? What did you do? What are you? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. It's virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through legend, I am delighted to see. Nero. Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you have acquired. Nero, you're still alive? Garland, if I didn't know better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. But in light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. But rest assured, I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is for all intents and purposes defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. So I've been roaming this land Eorzea, a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounded positively fascinating, so I decided to come here and join you. After the wrongs you committed, you think us that gullible? If you are suspicious of my intent, 'tis only my just deserts, but I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these two odd characters. You are doubtless already aware the Crystal Tower was a symbol of ancient Alag's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and select few individuals. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You mean to say these two are descended from Alagan royalty? Oh, I suggest nothing so glamorous. Put it plain, they're imitations of royalty. Living keys born of Alagan ingenuity. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? Twas seen the time for concealment has passed. I'm shocked. Pray accept our apologies. 'Twas not our intent to deceive. We simply wish to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims. If it please you, let us return to the 8 Sentinels. There is much more to tell. No, we can go. We're here. Let's go. Very well. And we're called Nero now, apparently. Seven hells, do you seriously mean to follow us around? Come, Garland, you know me better than to think that I spoke in jest. What more will it take us to be reconciled? Yeah, sorry killed everybody. Moving on. An Alagan tombstone holds the information I just shared with you, and a great more besides. It used to be the jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion, but it's now yours. I wish you joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend. Yeah, that makes up for all the murder. Sure. Alright, let's put my visor up so you can see my face. If you're ready to listen, we shall tell you all. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader, Rembros, may wish to be present. Oh, not Rembros. It's going to take so long. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you well have gathered already, we are not scholars sent by the students of Baldesion. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through Alagan technology. That's a rather lot to take in.
It reminds me of the day when... If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created, and more specifically, what is it you now seek to do?
Answering your questions requires that we, oh my goodness, revisit Allegan history. Pray bear with us. That's telling the player. The Allegan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as a symbol of Allegan pride. Parents took their children there, and they might learn the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. The decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. Oh, it's him again. In a matter of generations, the Allegan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. At once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made it his mission to restore Allag to greatness. Aemon was his name, and he believed that the ailing empire wanted for but a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father? You cannot mean Emperor Xander. None other. As part of his experiments, Aemon created clones of the empire's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Une and Doga. Historical texts mention the reigns of two Allegan emperors named Xande. It's commonly believed that the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike, to think that the two were in fact one and the same. Aye, Xande returned from the grave and assumed the throne once more. And true to Amon's prediction, the emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the emperor desired to bring the entire world under Allegan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Xande turned his sights toward a forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Darkness. Again? Seven hells. What is it with the megalomaniacal? Is it supposed to be megomaniacal? Not megalo? It's just... They're adding extra stuff. Megalomaniacal rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power. Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Would that you were right, Master Garland. Alas, Emperor Xande is very much alive. Within Syracuse Tower he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy. Energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment his shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it into the tower below. Okay, so this is how the moon was made. However, a miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Era. Okay, so it wasn't just Behemoth killing... not Behemoth. Bahamut killing everything. It actually triggered a giant earthquake. In the blinking of an eye, the mighty Allegan Empire was laid to waste. Yet even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Aemon, now Emperor Xande's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state they were to remain until the time was ripe to awaken. Okay, so Dalamud is created by these guys. Eras came and went. After millennia lying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the earth. Its descent triggered the Seventh Umbral Calamity, in the wake of which the Crystal Tower re-emerged. At that moment, Emperor Xande reawakened. He's chilling. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. Because for no other purpose but to put an end to Xande's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Une and Doga. Fearing what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will, that we might carry on their mission should they fall.
When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action. Concluding that we alone could not overcome Xande, we struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over.
Just an ordinary man who can cut a path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With you as our champion, Jack de Barra, we are confident that we can end Xande's dark ambition once and for all.
Well, that'll teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside to see now why you knew about the students of Baldesion, among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So, what will we do, Jack? The world's in grave danger again, and it just so happens you're an expert at saving it. That's true. Let's bust some skulls. I need my new boots. You have our eternal gratitude. Together, let's see the Allegan Empire's dark past laid to rest. Alright. Okay, we do it now. You don't need to talk, you're good. It's been our mission to recover long-lost knowledge of the Allegan civilization, but what worth is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Truth be told, you don't need to talk right now, man. You're good. Truth be told, it pains me to think that the Tower's secrets may become lost to us. But the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends Uni and Toga, living, breathing Allegans. None of that needed to be said. We all knew that. And so I hereby declare a change in Noah's objective. Henceforth, we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Circus Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. I think they just said that. Jack, as you did for us within the Labyrinth of the Ancients, I would have you enter the structure to eliminate hostile elements. Suffice it to say, this includes Emperor Xande himself. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Circus Tower from the outside world. To work.
We get evil monologue now? Nope, guess not. Wait, there's something I must know. My right eye's like yours. Does this mean... You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. The Allegan Eye, as you called it, but to us it is the Royal Eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. Cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I'm disinclined to think it a coincidence. Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. All will be revealed in due time. Cutscene, the cutscene. My apologies if I've given you cause to worry. I'm quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there's been much for me to think on. But now is the time for action, not idle thoughts. I agree. Circus Tower awaits us. We already went over this. Your task is to eliminate all the hostile elements within the structure, Xande himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. The other guy told us those exact lines already. You guys love your monologues. Alright. Hopefully there's other people that are in the same... that are in the same part, so it should go faster. Alright, what was I doing? North Shroud, Alder Springs. Oh, nice. So I'm assuming it's, what, quick poetics? And that's why people run it? Okay. Hey, male Rogadin. What is going on? I have no idea. Good music. I'm just gonna keep going to the right. Would be this time, okay. Alright. There's a ball that attaches to people. Looks like you run that out to those stations where you drop them off. Okay. Seems pretty straightforward. I see a staff. I kill staff. Staff down. What's up with the other staff? They're struggling. Staves. More staves, we're good. Don't get hit by that. Alright, I got a thingy. Drop it off over here. Drop it off over here. Yes, okay. We figured out mechanics. Ancient Flare, seems like that's gonna hurt. Let me just heal myself. I'll pop real quick. Alright, we got another one. It's almost dead. Sweet. Fun fight. Introducing new mechanics. So much AoE. got clones. We're bringing the story into the mechanics. Alright, not casting anything yet. That seems scary. Get off that. Activating support protocol. That can't be good. Okay, probably need to kill these because they're healing him. Invulnerable. This one's not invulnerable. Seem to be the only one doing that. I guess you can just out TPS their healing. I was trying to do mechanics. Well, mechanics are still fun. Let's see. It's kind of boring. Kind of boring. This guy looks fabulous. The final curtain. I see Ad, I kill it. Another one. Kill you. Kill Ad. Oh, I can bind it too. Reapply my dots to him. Swap to him. You have to tab target because there's just too many people. Sometimes you don't get the right one. Alright, big stun. I am ice. Oh, this is a mechanic in Ice Crown Citadel. Few people become ice, other people have to stand behind them. I see you, Yoshi P. If you're gonna steal, steal from the best. Alright, I'm out. I got to stand around for half the fight. What do we got? That's a pretty robe. Not on me, but in general. Those are kind of cool. This is going to be a cutscene, and the boss is going to be dead by the time I get out of it. You fight valiantly, mortals, but to no avail. Absolute darkness draws nigh. Soon something something. Bad things will happen, blah. Oh, they can't go forward. Cool. Oh, they waited. Cool. Pumping damage. Should have been damage meter running. I'm getting a circle because other people are getting circles. Monkey see, monkey do seems a strong strategy. He seems mad. Oh. We're stacking, we're stacking. Ready to open up and he comes back. Cooldowns are back. Big deeps. Life is a circus. We did it. What do we got? That's a lot of stuff. That looks awesome. I want that. That was kind of meh. I don't want that. I want that. Gorgeous. Pass. I want the Onion Knight. Jacked. Goofy shoes.
You did it! You defeated Emperor Zandy! Woohoo! Empire's rise and fall, but man's indefatigable spirit ever lives on. Truly, you're the champion we'd hope for, Jacques Barra. But the Emperor Zandy now at eternal rest. His dark legacy may be undone.
Oh, he's got his cool armor on. What are you playing at now, Nero?
In case you haven't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what we came to do. There are ways that may seal off its circus tower, either isolate it from the outside world or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Doga and I must needs attend a task.
Okay.
A distortion, what is it? The power that Zande sought to obtain comes from the Void, the world of darkness, so people call it. The true nature of that power was none other than the armies of the Void Sent. It's very Kingdom Hearts. Void Sent feed on Aether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, Zande entered into an unholy covenant. It would open a gate through which the Void Sent would freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Une and I believe that we can annul it. By his blood, Zande sealed the Dark Pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It is time. Yes, Doga, finally. We may fulfill our purpose. They're gonna sacrifice themselves, aren't they? Care Bear stare. Ha ha ha. Who'd have thought the mass-murdering psychopath totalitarian guy was going to do something bad? Oh, be still my beating heart. For a moment I feared this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the ultimate weapon compares to this. What are you going on about? The covenant is everlasting. Evil clones.
Heidelin? Worst timing.
So Mercidia is brought into the fold. Mercidia is brought into the fold. Soon all the worlds shall be united under Allegan rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes a reality, the memory of death grows even more vivid. An endless void, bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it may not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace.
Or the clones that tried and failed. Okay.
Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power, that the gate may be thrown full open, let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes, and dreams. Let all be returned to nothingness.
Another never-ending story. Reference. That's what the nothing is. It's depression. It's nihilism. Jack, pull yourself together. There's no end to them. What in the seven hells is happening? Arg, not now, damn it. Nero, are they part of your grand plan too? Save your japes, Garland. I didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them. A void scent, and no ordinary one at that. Toga! Well, that sucks. Found it. Without them, there's no way to master the darkness. The power is mine. No one cared. We had this super evil guy with us the whole time. Nero. I don't care about Nero. I don't know why Sid does.
Covenant shall be honored. In the cloud of darkness, I shall devour your light and return this world to the void.
Damn it, the rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let us return to the find. No! We don't need Rembros. I'm sure it'll open up again. Not really. I mean, 2 clones, and the clones were nice. But Nero, we can leave him there. That's fine. Alright. How many monologues before we can go?
this happened within the tower? Gods preserve. The rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate, of this I am certain. Now you must collect 4 boar asses and 5 skulls of a seagull, and we maybe can find a way to do this. There exist myriad kinds of void scent. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. It would seem the Zande sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow this cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void scent is capable of. However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? Nero's not our friend. I will not lie to you, Master Garland, the situation is bleak. The void scent can enter our world. Instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends still live. Damn it, I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Yune. We share the same eye, 'tis true, but that is not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them fulfill their mission, a mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years, and besides, we cannot leave matters as they are. So long as Zande's dark covenant is binding, our world is in danger. It is our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Graha, ever since meeting Une and Toga, you've not quite been yourself. Tell me true, is all well with your eye? I honestly cannot say. I only know that there is a memory I must recall. As a child, my father told me the truth of her eye, that the truth of her eye rests with Alag. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I am with Graha. However slim the odds, we must try and save Une and Doga. Again, that bastard Nero as well, if only to make certain that he won't make any more mischief. If we don't want him to make more mischief, we'll leave him there. You have the right of it, though we have known them but briefly. Doga and Une are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult experts in literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. You know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask that you all be patient. No, when dealing with the void, one cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now while you can, for when the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less than full strength. We'll save them yet, Jack, mark my words. I wonder if this was like the pause between patches. Like you do one thing one week, then another patch would happen, then you do the next part. That's why there's these breaks. Yeah, because it would feel better than to go through all of this dialogue so quickly. Like 1 week, do it, next week, do the next one. Ah, Jack, it's good you are come. I have news you must be made aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, not for Une, Doga, and Nero imprisoned in a dark realm. Think back upon our last foray into Syracuse Tower, if you will. The calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Zande, but you, Jack, you ensured he was laid to rest permanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with the terrible void scent known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Doga and Une labored to annul this contract, the entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair with them, and Nero out of our realm. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Une, Doga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Since today. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zande's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We've done all we can to stop the Imperial edicts, but to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Une and Doga, so too will the tower heed only those with the royal blood of Alag. 'Tis the most galling design, granted. This is always not so vexatious, according to the elegant tombstone Nero presented us. Wasn't he royalty? During the golden age of Alag, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such a technology, Ammon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. We do not have either this art or any with royal blood. Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the Cloud of Darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Zande's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the latter would suffice. But then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and cause a calamity like the one that destroyed Alag. In truth, we have more than just 3 lost companions to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. Got it. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm, and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all our news is quite so bleak. It is true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower,
but this can be to our benefit. We can use Circus power for our own purposes and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. Yeah, we got there. No, each expansion has their own raids. That's cool. So there's little epic stories at the end. Just a lot of dialogue. We've heard this is possible from a man of the Thaumaturgus Guild, well versed in otherworldly matters, and with Master Garland working to create said portal, the final preparations are well underway. Ah, and here comes the man himself. Jack, just the man we need. Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavors? Quite well. The device is nearly ready. Though attaching the damnable thing to Syracuse Tower took every ounce of ingenuity the Ironworks has got. But it should produce the energy we need. Just a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. Alright. We're getting there. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 Sentinels as guides. And do hurry, Jack. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? That's what I'm here for. Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand at the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? And that's why it'll be good to put my visor down, get current with the game, so I'll be able to do these progressions with everybody else. It's gonna be a while though. If I strayed to the MSQ, obviously it would go faster, but I don't want to miss this stuff. It's a big part of Realm Reborn is getting all of the exposition out of the way. So you understand the world, what's happening, history. So all the new events happen in that context. Jacked. Bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Syracuse Tower's full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom. But it should be fine, really. Anyway, you must wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. A lot of thaumaturges out here. I mean business. Visor down. My bow still looks horribly out of place with this outfit. My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal. Then we'll see if we can't open our gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, Graha? Ah, Zebra Zande's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Alec's art and power, now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Alec and civilization had lived on, and a just emperor still sat on the throne. How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Fortunately, there was no stopping Zande and his ambition. Seems like that's a consistent theme with the Astral and Umbral eras. There were those who tried. Zande's War of Dominion left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took up the sword against Alag. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. It's very Wheel of Time, also. But all this merely hastened the destruction. Just as they moved towards Alag's heart for the kill, Zande lashed out in anger and frustration, as trap beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Zande desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power held within Dalamud to be emptied into Syracuse Tower at once. This act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Syracuse was swallowed by the very earth upon which it once stood. The fourth Umbral Calamity. I've learned of its cause from Una and Doga. I had no idea that rebellion incited Zande to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Allegan history is astounding, Graha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. Mayhap. Just strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Yes, Biggs, are you ready? Ready and raring to open up that void gate, Chief. Reckon when this machine's up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships the size of the Agrius. So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Let's go. Good, then let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone step away from the throne. These guys have really good cardio. It's a very tall tower. Alright, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. Do we know what we're doing? This could just as easily cause another calamity. It's like, just put a bunch of power into it. It'll probably do the thing we want. Oh no, go away. We don't need you. Rift to the World of Darkness, as Zune called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. Can't break out the meat just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the Dark Realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the Void Gate stays open. As will the Sons of St. Koinak. The Rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are all truly lost. Which leaves Jack, my friend. 'Tis a heavy burden I must task you with, but there are none more able. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the Rift. I do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades, but you must go, for the fate of the world now rests upon your shoulders. No biggie. I'm used to it. This is our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the Rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. I'm ready. Born ready. I do need new shoes. Might I have a moment of your time? No. There's a matter of import we must discuss before you leave here. No, we can talk right here. No, come back. Lucy's right here. Jack, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you are no doubt aware, 'tis a trait only seen amongst Allegan royalty. Long have I pondered why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have something bearing upon my destiny. This much Doga himself admitted, but what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow, meeting those 2 clones has wrought a great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something ancient, but never so important. My father's words echo in my mind, the self-same ones his father told him. The truth of her eye rests with Alag. Mayhap what I wish to remember and those words are related, mayhap not. But I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with my own 2 eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the Rift. Sure. You have my thanks, friend. Now let us venture into the world of darkness and save our comrades and our realm. We got there. World of Darkness. We're on full Zelda. I'm just gonna do Duty Finder. Oh. Instant queue. I'm gonna need 500 for my feet. Almost there. If I unlock the hard mode dungeons, I'll get there easy. Come on, tank. Let's finish it up. Son of a biscuit. Yeah, we're probably in a queue a while. Our group put him over the top. DPS, yeah. They're just waiting to click. Because it takes so long for him. Yeah. We're in the dark world now. This looks daunting. Let's go, team. So we are in A, so to the left. It's my assumption. Try getting eaten. Okay. I just got very frozen. He was getting beat up over here. I binded him, run away. Okay, well. Didn't need it. Everyone's Naruto running. Mortal Gaze? I'm assuming it's a mechanic where you look away. No idea what that was. Oh, this is fun. I died to something. Go to the light. Oh, I probably got doomed. And didn't see. Yep, I should listen to Raid Chat. They're trying to help. Yeah, because nothing else hit me. So it had to have been Doom. And I'm super debuffed now. I did not have Doom on me. The hell killed me? I saw no debuff on me. This game's lying. I think we're just pumping him. Well, that was embarrassing. I was waiting for the Doom debuff and I didn't see it anywhere. Just on my weakness, or brink of death. Ow. So it's a cast thing. I was thinking, like from the dungeon. The dungeon that has Doom, you see the debuff. Alright, I'm not going to cast anything crazy. Because I'm doing crap damage. I got an interrupt off. I'm good at the game. This guy looks fun. Alright. Out of AoE, we're good. That seems bad. In my defense, 90% of the time in any MMO, I'm a tank. Alright, that's a big cast. That seems scary. Something pushed past its cast timer, or pushed back its cast timer. Don't know what it was. Alright, we just eat it. It seemed like a white mechanic. How long the cast time was. Add, kill add. Add dead. Interrupt? No interrupts. Not casting my dot yet because I want to wait for my DPS cooldowns. Ah, we cast our dots. It's my biggest straight shot yet. Big damage. guy seemed a lot lighter on mechanics for DPS. Limit break, but I'm not going to. Don't need it. Rainbow Road! Yeah. Or A for ads. Okay. And I was told left, so I'm going left. We have a tank here? Hey, got eaten. Oh, that's kind of fun. I suppose if I have the thing on me, I'm supposed to jump on that thing. Stop it. Hot now. That was pretty fun. Did it, team. Alright, so we're killing ads here. That I can do. I'm gonna throw my dots on him, then kill ads. I remember watching this fight. Again, I think it was Asmongold. Minimum item level, no echo. It took them a very long time. Alright, don't see any ads yet. But with his popularity, he can get a group whenever he wants. Alright, I see an ad, I'm killing an ad. Gasper Juice has a lot of hit points. Just save my cooldowns for ads. Does have a lot of hit points. Ow. That was rude. Self-heal. Whew. Did it. So now we pump this guy. mechanic. Nice work, us. Looking for ads. See no ads. So no indicator for that. You have to watch where he's facing. I don't see this being too bad on hard mode. Or minimum item level, no echo. As long as it doesn't add mechanics. If it's just these, just harder. I think it'd be doable. I definitely would have died to that charge, though. That's for sure. But now that I can see the mechanics, it seems rather straightforward. That's the charge. Oh. See, a lot of these would look so good on female characters. I just can't buy it on a Rogadin. Yeah, it's... Oop. Cutscene. Yeah, it's similar to a lot of dance fights in WoW. Like, mechanics are kind of not difficult, but if you step out of line once... Disturbs this gloom. Ah, mortals in the realm of light, you have not supped into your purpose. Brave a cloud of darkness. I do not smother and devour. What I cannot devour, I destroy. Covenant is everlasting. All mortals before the flood of darkness will sink lifeless into the void. Alright. She hates everything. I haven't played FF9. It didn't get that reference. Sounds dangerous back there. Nothing crazy happening yet. Chilling. Demise, I'm just stacking with you. Hope you know what you're doing. Okay, that was a stack mechanic. Oh, Dark Clouds. Must die. Dark Storm die. Vector. It's always bad whenever ads are marching towards the boss. No, can't bind. Whenever that happens, they better not reach the boss. I guess we're on ad duty again. Then stack. Alright, I'm getting it. Pretty intuitive mechanics. Ads. I'm gonna limit break if no one else does once I get my buffs up. What? Just as I buff. That's mean. Bought my cooldowns, and she went away. I don't care, I'm doing it anyway. Unbuffed. let the sun shine in. Face it with the green. Buffs don't affect limit break. Okay. And we be done. Goal today complete. And the fights were fun. Like, as easy as that was, because it's not like we can't do it, obviously. There were still mechanics you had to do, and it's really cool in this game how you do raids like this that are heavily story-based, but you still have, like, the entire game population with you. You have a lot of people at max level, you have people leveling. It feels really cool. Need that. I want all of the music. Meh. That looks cool. Read that. Pass, 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 pass. Alright. Shrunk down, eaten, and then fight it from the inside. Crazy. Again, I'm coming at this from a WoW player. There's nothing like that in WoW. If it's not current patch of current expansion, no one's doing it. Where in the Seven Hells are they? Without them to stem the energy in the tower, a defeat of the cloud aids are cost little. Doga, Yune, can you hear me? Nero! Must you be so infernally loud? You're so keen to attract more void scent. But don't blame me for missing my company. Thank the 12. Are you alright? Why do we care about Nero so much? Screw that guy. As all right as can be expected, Une has simply passed out. Crystal Man, Nero, by the gods, what happened to you? Alas, his wounds were too deep and allowed this foul place entry to his body. Now the darkness claws at the ether of his very form. Would that we could have protected him. The cloud of darkness was bound by Xanda's unholy covenant to bring prosperity to Allegan royalty. The same blood that sealed this contract gives us a measure of protection. I say a measure, for this vow does not protect us from other void scent. The cloud imprisoned us here precisely to unleash fiends upon us. It would be dead had Nero not defended us so valiantly. Okay, so he sort of made up for his mass murder. Not really, though. One good deed does not... What is the quote from Pirates of the Caribbean? One good deed does not diminish a lifetime of villainy. I believe Pirates of the Caribbean. That would be my quote here. Mistake not my actions for kindness. I have use for you yet in Eorzea, and simply cannot let harm befall you here. Where? Oh no, you're safe. Our friends have come for us. Have they? Then perhaps, Doga, is there yet hope we may fulfill our purpose? Darkness imprisoning me. Mortals, you have dared to challenge me, and now you must feel my wrath. Blah, blah, blah. Did you think you could destroy me in my realm? Here I am eternal. I will smother your light and entomb your bones amongst my shadows. Are we truly so powerless here? As long as we fight the cloud in this realm, I fear so. And yet, though we may not be able to destroy it, this may be our chance to stop it. If we strike now, whilst cloud can barely hold her form, mayhap we can sever Xanda's covenant. Yes, and raise the bridge between the Crystal Tower and this foul place once and for all. Jack Graha, you must flee. You and Doga mean to stay here? This is madness. You must return with us. No one but you can save the world from the threat of the Crystal Tower. And that's what they're doing. Alright, Graha.
What is this trickery? Your blood! You too gain protection from Xande's blood.
Gratia, you are possessed of royal blood. This is why the royal eye runs in your line. It is a gift you have inherited, Graha. You have been granted authority over the Crystal Tower. I thought time would consume all of Alag that was. That a man should still live with his forebear's blood in his age can be no coincidence. Some person must have planted this gift in your line and used the highest of elegant technology to do so. Yeah, cats are immune to particle beam lasers. So, in case we invent those, they might be able to save us. True, the Crystal Tower is not like to recognize you as Allagan. Not as you are now, but your royal eye bespeaks a simple truth. Within you dwells one feeble glitter that will illuminate all, for the light of hope. But how should I use this light? Pray tell me. I must gain control of the Crystal Tower. We will share our blood with you, Graha. Though its effects will be but ephemeral, it will bolster the elegant presence within you. This is our gift to you, that you may fulfill your destiny. All but the royal eye are bound by fate to Alag. Our part in this journey is to bury Xande's dark ambitions in the past. This was the true Une and Doga's purpose, one we have carried into the future. Know that as long as the light of hope survives in you, our souls will still remain, even if our bodies are lost. Here, our blood. Enjoy. So he's going to be locked in the tower. Is that another Pirates of the Caribbean reference? Part of Davy Jones's crew, because he's stuck in the tower now. Double I. You must leave us as well, Nero. I'm sorry we cannot live up to your expectations. I must return to you what is yours, though. You dropped it whilst defending us. What you seek by this instrument may not be possible, Nero, but do not give up. There are many other paths that await you. Of course they do. I'm guessing Nero shows up later. Doga, Una, and I thank you. Oh, thank you. We shall never forget you. Now, Jack, Nero, let us quit this place. You shall not escape me, impudent children of light. We have a cat with us. Can't hit us with those. We've established the rule. No, you shall not escape us. Here is Xande's blood-stained dreams of glory and... Care Bear, stare! There, the glint of light! It grows faint. The bridge between the realms grows fragile by the Covenant's something. If that light dies, we are stranded here. Hurry! Felt that coming. Nero, no! You must move! Leave me. Don't need you. If I die here, it's because I bloody well decided to. I failed to master darkness. I failed to master darkness. I'll not suffer watching a green boy master the tower. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of Alag. I am Nero Skeva, the man who will yet outdo Alag and Garland. That was what you hoped to... May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Go, damn you. I'm guessing Nero comes back at some point. Must move onwards. This is not where I come to rest.
But how did... So those damn clones did it after all. Now, onwards. Ah. It's the Bifrost. Predator? Anybody? You owe me, Nero. Dylan. Son of a bitch. The hell's I do? You returned unharmed, thank the gods. When the void gets started to close, I never felt so powerless in all my life. We were running about like madmen trying to keep the gate open, and then the chief actually went and dived in. But you're all set. Where are Una and Doga? They're not. They're chilling in there. I see you. I'll miss the two of them dearly, but I'm happy they fulfilled their purpose. We who live on must still attend to the Crystal Tower, though we now have no one able to seal it. It is not true, my friend. Una and Doga have entrusted me with their blood. I can now control the Crystal Tower. Ah, yes, I see it in your eyes. Good. Let us put an end to this and seal away the tower. Yeah, go team. I understand your instincts, Rumbos, but please, give us a moment to rest. I am weary to the bone, and Nero and Jack both emerged from a long battle. Of course, you have the right of it. Come, we shall leave this place for a spell and repair to Saint Koinek's find. No one but you could have succeeded in the world of darkness, Jack. That's right. I knew all the mechanics. I killed all the bosses. Would that I could have been of more use beyond the rift. As it stands, I was but a vessel for Doga and Une's blood. Have I remembered what I wished to? Yes, something has come back to me. Gaining royal blood and witnessing true bravery has reminded me of my forebear's dearest wish. But we need not speak of these things now. It was not my place to keep you. Pray go on ahead of me. There is something small I would do before I return. See ya. I could not have asked for a better comrade. If only I could have been a part of your adventures for longer, Jack. Alas, fate decides I have a different role to play. A wish hidden for a millennia and brought to the light by the good people of Noah. Now, finally, 'tis my time to see it realized. It's merging with the tower, or something. Alright, we're going back there? Okay. I'm not going back there yet, because I know it's probably going to be another long cutscene, and I have to go to bed. Because that took a very long time. A lot of reading. More reading than fighting, really. But I want to buy the last part of my outfit here that I want. Oh, only a 361. Don't think that's enough. Oh, it is enough. Yeah. Bard there. There we go. I don't have those goofy shoes on anymore. I look lovely. Way cooler than you, random person. Yeah, that's right. I need a new bow, though. This bow does not fit. It's too organic. You have a good night as well. I'm just going to log out from here because I am very tired. Yeah, thanks for the help with the runs too, Demise and Sister. I made it go a lot faster having healer, especially. So then that, and Sanctuary buff, yes, was nice. No. No metallic pink dye, that's not happening. Anyway, have a good night, guys.